Hey YouTube fam, Ryan Willoughby here, spiritual guide and a channel. And I wanted to come in with a channeled message for the collective. So if you're new here, welcome. Please like and subscribe, and welcome back for all of those that have already been here to visit me on the channel. I appreciate you all. We are in very powerful times indeed, yes. And you can just feel the energy that is building upon the planet with the collective. And what I'm being shown right now, as I'm tapping in and kind of sat here for a minute, kind of see what was the message that was going to come through. And all I heard was just go for it. Just let it come through. So I'm going to explain kind of the way that I channel is I don't go into a trance channel. I'm totally coherent. And as I'm speaking with you, I am fully awake, fully aware, but I am getting just downloads that come in, and they can be in visuals, and they can just be packets of information. I'm a claircognizant is primarily the way that I channel. So it comes in as just like a knowing. And then I do get some visualizations as well. But let's see what they're showing me on this, the buildup of this energy that is on the earth plane at this time. It's as if, we're in between the two dimensions, the third dimension and the fifth dimension, the two dimensions of form, of physicality. The fourth dimension is a dimension of transformation from the third into the fifth that is working more in the aspects of the non physical self. And between the third dimension and the fifth dimension, as we are transversing this, or we are ascending, or we are transcending out of the third dimension and into the fifth, it's kind of like the deeper in the depths of the third dimension experience that we go into, that is building up this energy. It's like you could look at it as like a rubber band pulling back, or like a shot put that's being pulled back. It's creating a greater propensity for force, for energy, for us then to kind of be launched into the fifth dimension of creation, the fifth dimension reality. And so, what this is offering us is great potential and great possibility with this energy that we are harnessing, that we are building, that we are collecting in the third dimension of reality. And we are going to great depths in the human experience, in humanity, in the third dimension, at this point in time of transcendence. And as we're pulling back and we're getting this force field of energy being built up, the greater potential and possibility of the level of consciousness or frequency that we can move up into the fifth dimension of creation, which is the last dimension of still being in physical form. And in the highest realms of the fifth dimension, we are able to still play with form, but moving in and out of physicality, physical form to non-physical form, if you will. And so really, where you are as an individual sovereign being, and how you as the individual being, the creator being that you are, the aspect of source, God, creator, that's the individual aspect of you, and how you are participating, playing in your awareness of how these energies and what is being worked with here at this time of transcendence, of where you can move into in the fifth dimension of creation and reality in this great shift that's occurring on planet Earth at this time. So, if you are experiencing, like most people, the deep contrast that is going on the Earth plane with humanity, with Mother Nature, just with the deep chasms of energy that is playing out on the Earth plane at this time, you are being offered the opportunity to really sit in the knowing and the truth of who you are and what is occurring here, and to stay in your power, to stay within your knowing of what is occurring, and to harness your being of pure love, of pure light, to ground that into your physical experience and expression, while the physical reality around you is moving with all the different chaos of energy and contrast that's occurring in the physical realm of Earth right now. And that as you do this and you stand in your grounding, stand in your power, stand in your truth, stand in your love, stand in your light, you are pulling back that, I want to say, what is the, not ricochet, I said it earlier, but you are pulling back the rubber band to give you greater and greater force for what you are going to release and move yourself into greater, higher frequencies of reality. And so this is a time for you to really be gentle with yourself, to be kind to yourself and to others about how they are moving and processing these energies, about how aware they are with knowing the truth of their own being, and where they are in their journey of remembering the truth of who they are, allowing each soul, which is a master, some realized and some unrealized, that you allow them their own journey in whether that be in forgetfulness or in remembering or in knowing, that each soul has its own journey, and to remain in that space of non-judgment and pure unconditional love. This is going to allow you to maintain your sovereign beingness. You are not entangling in anybody else's creation through the judgment of their creation or wishing for their creation to be something different than what it is. And this also includes the collective. This includes government figures, government leaders, institutions, conspiracy theories, collectives, dark energies, psychic attacks, whatever it is that would be something that could take your attention away from the truth of who you are, that you are pure light, love, and a unique expression of the powerful force that is the Creator. You are a force field of consciousness that has a unique frequency that is a signature to you, just like your fingerprints, and that you are creating from this signature frequency. And when you focus yourself into the pure love, light, and power that you are, and you are harnessing all of this force that's being created as we collective is moving deeper into the density of the third dimension of reality through the contrast that's occurring, you are really utilizing that energy to propel you into your heaven on earth. And you'll be taking anyone and everyone and the collective that is ready and willing to go with us into that new collection of creating a consciousness of pure love, peace, harmony, abundance, and beauty. These are very powerful times, a very critical time. And if you are in the knowing and the truth of who you are, if you are indeed a master that knows that you are the creator, you are source, you are God here in physical form, creating your own reality, and you are taking full responsibility and being impeccable with your thoughts, words, and actions, this is a very powerful time that everything is being magnified in what we think, what we speak, and the actions that we take. And so, as a master, you are even more powerful, even more magnified, because it is through the love and the light that you are that right now gets magnified because of the prism that we are, the collective, and just our guides, the angelic realm, the archangels, the ascended masters, our higher selves, our future selves are focusing upon us, and they are offering and providing a frequency for us to focus ourselves into, which magnifies all that we are when we are in the truth of who we are. So when you're in the knowing of the truth of who you are, I'm getting an itchy nose, so I'm getting a lot of confirmation here. When you're in the knowing of the truth of who you are very powerful indeed. And you are in these high frequencies of consciousness. But it's why it's so important to be impeccable with your thoughts and your words and your actions, because everything is so magnified. And if you step out of alignment in your impeccability, you will move out of that frequency. You'll be taken out of the powerful frequency that you are, removed down into a lower, denser frequency, so that you can remember the truth of who you are and slow you down in your density and your creation power, so that you are not creating so quickly and so rapidly if you are not in the pure essence of unconditional love, of light. That's why the energies slow down, the frequency becomes slower, so that you don't have the ability to create and manifest so quickly. It serves us in that manner. But you are wanting, as a creator, and to ascend and to remember the truth of who you are and be a very powerful creator, and to be in these high frequency states of creation, of pure light and pure love, your manifestations and creations move much faster. But if anything feels like it's paused or it's not moving, it's because of this harnessing. It's because of this pulling back the rubber band. It's because of the slingshot. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. I could see the picture of the slingshot. I can think of the name. The slingshot that's being pulled back with this momentum. There is so much that's being built up and created that is of your highest creation and your highest timeline in the fifth dimension of creation. So it's so cliche, but I'm hearing hold the line, hold the line, know the truth, know what is coming, know that everything that there's no way your spirit team, your ancestors, your higher self, your angelic realm, your spirit guides are going to leave you high and dry. Not when you are in the knowing and the truth of who you are. When you are holding unconditional love for self and for every creator, master creator, for every soul that's on this planet, no matter what they're creating, no matter what they're experiencing, that you are allowing that and in pure non-judgment, and that you are here for the pure ride of this creation and for this expansion and for this evolution of humanity. And you know the only thing that you are responsible for is you, how you feel, what you are doing that brings you joy, and that you know that you are moving into the higher states of consciousness in the heaven on earth. And if you are sitting in that space, know everything is provided for you. You are cared for. You are guided. And everything is going to be here for you. Rejoice. Be excited. Know what is coming and hold the line. Be true and faithful to yourself and to God, for that is who you are. As you love yourself, you love God. As you love God, you love yourself. This is the time. This is the time of great momentum. This is the time of great change. This last quarter of 2024, they said was going to be a powerful, magical year of transformation and so much really kind of coming to the light. Well, if you live in the United States and you're involved in any of the political process, there is so much coming to the light. There is so much being revealed. There's so much that is being brought to the light and being released. And allow that for your own personal journey as well, for your own self. And ride the rest of this quarter of 2024 out. Celebrate. Celebrate the holidays. Celebrate your everyday moments that maybe you used to take as mundane. Celebrate the fact that you have a home to care for and take care of. That food to meal prep or to food to create for yourself for a nice little dinner or a nice little breakfast. Celebrate the little things and the big things and all the magic and all the little coincidences throughout the day. Celebrate your other playmates that are divine playmates, your friends, your family, and ride the rest of this year out with pure excitement, pure innocence, and pure love, unconditional love for yourself and for others. And if you're interested, I do have on the full moon on the 15th of November coming up, there is a full moon that's coming up. This is a time for celebration. Celebrate. And if you see this video anytime into the future, any full moon that's coming up as you are watching this, be an opportunity for you to celebrate in the abundance and into the life force, the force field of creation, the force field of life that is you, to celebrate that. That is very strongly coming in at this time and with this message. So whenever you're hearing this, this is when this is relevant to you on that as well. So very powerful time. Hope you enjoyed the message that came through. Um, I just really appreciate all of you. And if you're interested, go to ryanwilloughby.com. If you're looking for some spiritual mentorship, maybe some one-to-one to work with somebody, some activations that are there on the website as well. And there's a free activation through Archangel Metatron that you can also download and access there at ryanwilloughby.com. So take care, everyone. Love you very much, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care. Bye.